Ooh la 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 ooh la 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 ooh la la What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I have so much to catch you guys up on. Life, like I said in my previous video, life has been lifing, and I have just some things that I've really been learning and some tea for y'all about what's going on in my life and what I have coming up and stuff like that. So let's just get into the video. I'm going to be doing my makeup. It's going to be a really simple look today because I'm really just doing this so that I can get a video out for you guys and talk to y'all. Also, if you see my hands, my nails look ridiculous. I'm literally getting them done in 2 days. But for now, just bear with me because, yeah, I gave myself some box braids. I have not had braids since high school, and this is really taking me all the way back. But I like them. They're super low maintenance, so I'm not going to complain. All right, y'all. So first things first. The biggest news, I think, out of, everything I'm about to talk about today, your girl is back in the streets, child. Your girl is single again. Single again. Back on the prowl. Thought it was perfect. I don't know how. No, actually, I cannot believe that I'm single again. Honestly, I'm very surprised. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that for the year 2023 for me, but at the same time, God is never wrong. He never steers you in the wrong direction. And honestly, I feel like it was necessary. And I feel like a lot of the times we as women, we like to hold on to things just because, we see potential or we kind of create this own idea in our head of who people are when they show you something completely different. And I think I've had my fair share of lessons enough to know now that, I require a certain level of maturity in my relationships now that I didn't really require before when I was younger. And that's just because, we're getting too old to be kind of playing childish games. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get married one day. I would love to have kids. And if I want that, it's time to start buckling down and not, tolerating just any and everything, any kind of treatment, they say that whoever you end up choosing to be your partner is literally the most important decision you'll make in life, because that person will either bring you up and encourage you or tear you down and block your blessings. And I genuinely feel like I'm in a stage in my life where God really wanted to reveal who is meant to be around me when I do become successful and who's not supposed to be around me. Because for me, at the end of the day, I feel like if people can't be there for you and support you in times when you are down or you really need it, then they don't need to be there when you get there, okay? And honestly, ever since I became single again, there have been so many opportunities presenting themselves to me. And I'm like, what the heck? Because when I was with this man, I was not getting no opportunity. I was not things were not knocking on my doorstep. Things were not coming to me. And I'm like, what is going on? I just thought whatever I thought, but really God is he needs to remove people out of your life in order for you to be able to reap the benefits or the success or the blessings that he really does have for you. And I think that all he really does is test you to see if you know your worth and know what you deserve And then when he passed that test, he's just like, all right, boom, blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. So that's kind of the stage I'm in right now, where I have a lot of things coming up. I'm really excited to share these experiences with you guys, and you guys are going to be here to see literally everything happening. And like, we're about to be up. Like, I have a lot of trips planned coming up within these next couple months, and I'm going to be traveling like everywhere for events and just things that I've been invited to. And I'm just like, yes, like finally, like I literally feel like I've been waiting forever to start seeing some type of progress happening in my life. And honestly, I'm really excited to just get back focused on myself and my purpose and refinding what that purpose is, because at the end of the day, when the years go by and time goes by, you have a more clearer vision of what that purpose is. And I had said previously in another video, like, I feel like my purpose is clearer than ever. But now I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, all right, what are we going to do to like actually make this purpose start flowing? Because I feel like for a while, I have just been kind of like stuck on, like, I know my purpose, but how does God want that to come into fruition? And I feel like I can see now more than ever how that's going to come into fruition. And I'm really realizing too, like, I've been my biggest obstacle in a lot of situations. Like, what's it called? Honestly, like, a lot of people see way more in you than you see in yourself. Like, I feel like that's like a message I've said to myself, and I feel like that's probably something that some of you guys are going through. But like, people see more in you than you see in yourself, and people like expect you to like have this aura, have this confidence, and put yourself out there, and you don't even have that confidence in yourself. So then it's like none of your gifts can really be shared with the world because you're too worried about what people are going to think, what people are going to say, how you're going to be perceived. And honestly, it's like none of that matters, because at the end of the day, it's your purpose, it's nobody else's. And honestly, who cares what anybody has to say? Because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, they wish that they had the courage to do the stuff that you're doing. So it's like, you know, just put yourself out there, like, be your biggest advocate, be your biggest fan. And that's another thing I'm learning with this whole breakup and like refinding myself and being single again. It's like nobody can love and pour the love into you that you can, if that makes sense. Like, I used to always, like, everyone that I date, I feel like I always just put so much love, I put so much care, I have so much belief in them, and I support them so much. Where is that support when it comes to me supporting myself? Where is that belief when it comes to me believing in myself? And I think that's like a really big thing that God really wants me to focus on this year, is like that same love that you can give to a stranger. You need to be able to give that same love to yourself. I'm talking about spoiling yourself. I'm talking about taking yourself on dates, taking yourself to dinner. I used to do that, but I lost that. And I feel like that's something that I really need to gain back within myself, because like, you need to establish your own individuality. Like, you need to have your own hobbies, your own plans, your own day-to-day life, your own friend circle. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that is a big thing that I struggled with. And also, like, me being the type of girl who like never really had serious relationships, this past relationship really showed me like how kind of hard it is to balance and like find yourself and still keep yourself and maintain yourself while being in a relationship with someone else and also maintaining that. And I think I have a better idea now of like how that's supposed to work, versus getting kind of thrown into the situation and being like, so, you know, like, I didn't have the knowledge, really. I didn't have the knowledge to know, like, okay, this is what you need to do. You know what I mean? Everything's been trial and error for me. But I wanted to bring that into another topic that I really wanted to talk about today, which was how isolation and feeling isolated and feeling like God took everything away from you is kind of a good thing. It's kind of a good thing. Like, in the moment, it feels so terrible. Like, I was in a position, like, I was super independent. I had my own job. I had my own car. I didn't depend on men for literally anything. And I felt like I was always having my way. Like, I just felt like I was kind of untouchable. I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even say untouchable, but I felt like I had all the answers. Or like I knew that this is exactly how I'm going to get to where I want to go. And this is the route that I'm going to take. And this is the plan that I have. And everything that I plan always works out how I plan it. So this is going to work out. And no, I feel like a lot of the times when God takes everything away from you, well, there's usually there's a few reasons. But like in the season that I'm in, I feel like God took everything away from me because now it's like I'm not the same old person I used to be. I'm not Etolia from kindergarten to last year. I'm like transitioning into a completely different woman. I have completely different boundaries. I have a completely different outlook on life. I've had a million experiences to teach me all these lessons. I'm very wise now. Like, there's a lot of things that I've learned and I've gotten to this point, and God's like, all right, everything that you do is not what you need to know going into this next chapter. So all of that has to go. Literally, all of that needs to go. And in order for you to grow and for you to come and become this woman that I know you to be, and this woman that can lead a business to success or accomplish the goals that she wants to accomplish, you need to change your mindset. You need to become a whole different woman. You need to have a better relationship with me. You need to have a better relationship with yourself. And I think that every time, literally every time, if you have the faith and you have the perseverance and the attitude and the mindset, God always makes it come out to be better, completely better than what you ever expected it to be. The reason why I also feel like isolation is a good thing is because it really is reassuring to know, like, nobody thinks, nobody adapts, nobody maneuvers like you do. You have a specific calling on your life. You have a specific gift that no one else can mimic, can emulate, can do anything. Like, it's just you. Your purpose is literally just for you, and you're the only one who can achieve it. And I feel like God really separates you and shows you, like, it's just you, girl, or boy. You know, it's just you. Whatever you want to make happen, it's me and you, just us. Like, I know the vision I have for you, and you know the vision I have for you because I put it in your head. Nobody else knows this vision. No one else is going to support you on this journey. Nobody else can tell you what to do. Nobody else can show you where to go. Like, it's literally all on you. And also, I watched this sermon not too long ago. Sarah Jakes Roberts, obviously, because she's the freaking best. Her and her dad, T.D. Jakes, Pastor T.D. Jakes. It basically was saying, like, God chooses people out of generations of families to break these curses and to go places that people in their family can never imagine of even touching, never even imagine going. And for me in my life, in my circumstance, it's like I'm the first one in my family to graduate from a four-year college with a degree. I'm the first one to be in these rooms that I'm in. I'm the first one to experience the things that I've experienced, or meet or network with the people that I've been able to network. And yeah, at the end of the day, it feels like a lot of pressure because like a lot of people are kind of rooting on you to succeed, and like you're the example, especially for me. Like, I'm the oldest sibling, I'm the oldest cousin. Like, I'm the example to a lot of my younger siblings, my cousins, and like the pressure sometimes feels like a lot. But at the end of the day, God, like people say, even though I kind of like this saying, like, I'm not your strongest soldier, but he does not give the toughest battles to people who cannot handle it. Like, if he's putting you through something, or if he's putting you through a battle, it is not because you can't handle it. It is really to just build and mold you into the person that he sees you being, which honestly is a better person than you were before anyway. Like, the road to success and prosperity can feel so lonely and so isolated, especially if you're like an empathetic person like myself. Like, I feel everybody's energies. Let me get my blush but I feel everybody's energies, and like 9 times out of 10 my intuition and my spirit is literally not wrong. And part of me hates that, because I try to see the best in people, but like my spirit is like absolutely not. Like, deep down I'm like, okay, but what if this person is a good person? You know, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe I just have trust issues. But 9 times out of 10, that intuition is never wrong. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation where you're around somebody, or you meet somebody and you're like, I don't know, this person seems a little sneaky, or like they would do something sneaky to me, or I don't know, I feel like something's gonna happen, and then you ignore it, and then that exact thing happens. Like, that happens to me every time. And I think really all of those things keep appearing in your life and re-showing up, because until you learn to trust your intuition and trust what God is telling you to do and leading you, like, you will never be successful. There are so many situations you can end up in with yourself where you have to make a decision and no one can tell you what decision to make, and you need to rely on your intuition and that inner voice telling you what to do. And if you don't have a connection with that inner voice, or you don't have if you're not equipped to like hear what that voice is telling you, you might make the wrong decision. And it might be a life or death situation, or it might be a life or death decision, or it may be something that it could be detrimental to your career or could boost your career. But yeah, you gotta listen to that voice deep down inside of you. That is the only way, especially if God put that gift on you anyway. It's like, not many people have the ability to feel things and sense things and have that intuition and have that mind frame and understanding between people, or that communication. And if God gave you that gift, you need to use it. That is the only way you will get the blessings that are meant for you in your life. And I'm going through that season myself, so I'm really preaching to myself. We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town. All right, y'all, this is the finished look. My camera's about to die, so I'm really trying to hurry. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn that notification bell on so you guys are notified every time I post a video. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. That's all going to be linked in the description box down below. Let me know what videos you guys want to see from me, and I will link all the products I use down below in the description box as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video.